Hello, Taurus, and welcome to Tarot Universe Tea. You have Uranus in your sign. Woohoo! It's moved into Taurus. So big changes coming, huh? Well, this evening I am going to be doing your love reading, and it's going to be from March 15th through the 31st. I'm going to be doing you a 9-card spread. And it's going to represent you and your partner, okay, and where that's kind of going, their desires and challenges and things like that. Okay, we do have Mercury retrograding, so it's kind of a time where some people come from the past back into our lives. It's also a time that I've always, since I was very young, tried to not start something new. Because I always figured if I started something new, whether it was a relationship or job or whatever, that it was going to go for a certain period of time and then end. And I've always noticed that that kind of did come true. I know some people were saying, oh, self-fulfilling prophecy. No, I really believe that when you do something brand new under a Mercury retrograde, that it doesn't last for some reason. I do have a lot of planets that are affected by Mercury, so that could be what my situation is. Yeah, I've already noticed it with this Mercury retrograding, a lot of things being very frustrating at work, the computer not running right, and my password had to be redone, and it was a big ordeal. I mean, I've never had that really happen to me before, but it was a huge ordeal at this organization that I'm at. I was like, my goodness. Like breaking into Fort Knox, trying to get this password to work, get things going. Anyway, so that was just the other day. Okay, Taurus's love life, March 15th through the 31st. What's going on, Tauruses? I have been shuffling before I put the camera on, so I'm going to just shuffle one more time. Taurus's love life. Let's see what's going on. Okay, that's your card. Woo! Passion. There's your partner. And there's the two of you. Pull these down so you can see them better. It's very bright. Taurus's desire. Partner's desire. Taurus's challenge. Partner's challenge. Outcome for Taurus. Outcome for partner. Okay. So that's what I'm doing tonight. And I'll do clarifications on those. Let's see if we can do something a little bit better with this lighting. Yeah, it's a little bit better. Kind of see the pictures better. Okay, Taurus, your energy right now is that of the Ace of Wands. So you're feeling pretty passionate about something. It could be a love. It could be a job. It could be something like that. This is a love reading, so I'm getting the feeling it is a love, that you've got some kind of passion, spark going toward a certain individual. You got the hots for somebody, okay? And you want it to move forward. That's what I'm getting. And this person is they could be a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius. That you do have the Knight of Swords here representing them. They're a fast mover. They're a good communicator. They like to go out and talk with people. They like to share communication with people, share ideas, help people, like understand maybe electronics and things like that. They're good at that. This person could have moved into your life very quickly. They're a mover. I'm just getting a swift communication from this person. They could even be from afar, and that they're sending communication very quickly to you. That's what I'm getting. Okay, so between the two of you, you do have the Sagittarius Temperance card in the reverse. So there could be a little bit of, impatience-ness. They're moving really fast. and you have this passion toward them. So you may be wanting them to come towards you, is what I'm getting. You want them to come and see you, or you want some kind of communication from them that you're waiting for. Both of you are kind of like wanting to be together and trying to get yourselves, you know, lined up to where you can see each other and be with each other more. And so that, you know, a little bit of a temperance in the reverse, maybe, you know, being a little bit impatient about, come on, I want to see you. I'm missing you. I want to see you. That's what I'm getting. Okay. Now, Taurus's desire here is the Queen of Cups in the reverse. So you're feeling kind of like, you know, your desire is to share your love with this person and, you know, be very sweet and loving and nurturing. And I feel that you're on hold with it, though. It's like you want to do it. You want to share your love and show them passion. But your card is in the reverse with this retrograde Mercury going on. There's no doubt, you know, why it's in the reverse. It's almost like maybe you're being held back from actually being able to reach out and nurture this person and love them because maybe they're not around as much as you want. You're not seeing them as much. You're missing them. I'm getting intuitively you're missing them with this card in the reverse, okay? That you're emotionally missing. There's some emotional miss with this person. Now, I just got an intuitive... I'm getting that this person is not, you know, the type of person that likes to talk about emotions. And you want that, and you're not getting it. That's what I'm getting. Okay, so, now that was your desire. Now, their desire is the Ten of Cups in the reverse. So, you know, their desire is maybe not to be tied down and maybe not to have a family just yet. Maybe to be a little bit more free. This Knight of Swords is really moving quick, fast speed communication. They could be, you know, talking to a lot of different people maybe. I'm not saying they are. I'm just saying that they're the type of person that, you know, they move quickly and, you know, they like to share communication. So this being in the reverse tells me that their desire is not as much to be in a family as maybe one would want right now. Okay, so if you're wanting to settle down with this person, it's showing that maybe they're not quite ready yet, is what I'm getting. They may want their freedom for a while longer. What is it? Your obstacle, oh, like a word wouldn't come to me. Your obstacle is the Hierophant in reverse. And the Hierophant is a Taurus card. It's, you know, that bonding. This is the marriage card, and it's in reverse. So your obstacle is that, you know, you're maybe wanting to get a commitment going, and it's not happening fast enough for you. You do have the Judgment as your outcome card. So it's ordained right now. This is a major arcana. You can't change that. Right now, things are going the way they're supposed to be going. And if this person's not ready to settle down, and you do have the Hierophant in the reverse, it may just, you know, that may be just the way it's going to be for a while. Okay, they may not, maybe they have to mature more, or, you know, you may have to switch partners if that's not what you want to wait for. But for right now, it's saying that, you know, marriage right now is maybe not the thing that you even want because it's in the reverse and it's on your side. It's an obstacle for you. Some of you Tauruses maybe want to get married, and some of you just want to have a relationship with no ties. You know, you don't want to go sign any documents and be all through that legal. issues and bring in all that, because if it doesn't work out, it's very costly to get out of. So I'm just saying that, you know, some of you Tauruses may not want to be married, and some of you are, you know, wanting to. You want the commitment, okay? And you do have the Judgment card here. It can be either way with the Judgment card. It's, you know, I mean, it can mean that it's telling you, you know, if you don't feel like getting married, you're okay with that. That's what the heavens want you to do. If you're wanting to be married, well, it's in the reverse, and it's not going to happen right now because it's just not the right time. And who wants to get married under a retrograde Mercury? I'm not saying that you are. I'm just saying that it is retrograde right now. Mercury is. So anyway, that's kind of slowed down. Now, we did go over your partner's desires. We're going to go over their obstacle now. Their obstacle is the Magician. You know, going out and starting things up that they want to do. Maybe they feel like they're being held back from being full free to go do what they want to do, to go create, go out in the world and be their own person. They do have, as their outcome, the Four of Cups in the reverse. They're feeling kind of a little bit tied down, maybe a little bit like things are kind of getting boring, is not a good word that I really don't like using. Maybe a better way of saying it is maybe they just want to mix things up and make things a little bit more exciting with this, you know, with the Magician card. Okay, so that's what I'm getting. It's like they have this Magician card. It's their obstacle. Are you going to use it or you're not going to use it? You know, and they're wanting to, I believe, because of this outcome card that's showing me, yes, they do want to use it, because they're, you know, it's like the same old thing that they're going through, maybe, or doing, where it's just, they want to kind of mix it up a little bit, make it a little bit more exciting for you and them, okay? So that's what I'm getting for that. Let's do some clarification cards for Taurus's love life. So it just looks like marriage could be, you know, or commitment could be off a little bit. Doesn't mean that it's forever. It's just doing this reading for March 15th through March 31st. It's not a great big period of time. Okay, so Taurus's love life, March 15th through the 31st. Clarifications. Let's do a clarification on this Ace of Wands for a Taurus. Why did Taurus get the Ace of Wands? A passion. You've got a lot of passion for this person. Really passionate right now, Taurus. And you're wanting to offer your passion to someone. Let's see what's going on here with this Ace of Wands. Well, you're passionate about a good solid foundation, and you know, you're passionate about you know, having things stable, because Taurus loves things that are, you know, when their life is stable. It's also showing the Justice card in the reverse. So you may be passionate about, you know, getting some justice for yourself, which would mean, you know, the stable life, turning this card around and you know, once again, this is kind of like, could be a legal document, could be a marriage document. It is a Libra card. So Libra, you want things balanced, and it's in the reverse. So, you know, it's showing that you do want stability, but things are kind of not stable right now. So, you know, you do have the Seven of Wands here, where you're not holding on as tight as you were, or you're not trying to control things as much as you were. Maybe Uranus coming in to your sign liberated you a little bit. It changes you. It's a 7-year to 8-year cycle, usually 7 years. It retrogrades back and forth, and I think it averages out to about 7, maybe a little over 7 years. But it's Uranus is the planet for Aquarius, and Aquarius is pretty open-minded, humanitarian. You know, they don't have to have things so fixed in the way they want it, even though they could be a fixed sign. They're just more open with life. They're more easygoing, is what I'm trying to say. So with this 7 of Wands in the reverse, I'm seeing that maybe Uranus is liberating you a little bit, is what I'm getting. You're being liberated. Yay! That's good. That's wonderful to have that feeling of not wanting to hold on and be in fear if things don't go exactly the way you want them or the way you thought they should go. Okay, so now we're going to look at their card, and they are the sword, the Knight of Swords here. All that mental energy, racing out, bringing in some messages to you, sending text messages, calling. It's got some kind of Knight of Swords here, okay? Good communicator. So what is this Knight of Swords person? Give us some information about the Swords person. Information about the Sword person for Taurus. Okay. Okay, you got the King of Wands in reverse. And then you've got the Knight of Pentacles in the upright. And the Queen of Swords in reverse. So, this person is, you know, all about getting out and socializing. You know, that they're a socialite is what I'm getting. They like people to talk to. They like to stimulate conversations. They like to know what's going on with everyone. And then they've got the King of Wands in reverse. So they might feel like they have the Queen of Swords in reverse as well. So like a lack of communication from someone. I don't know if this is you, Taurus, or like maybe they're trying to talk to you, or, come at you with some information. And it looks like maybe Taurus, you may have the King of Wands energy right now. And you're not wanting to, you know, be as giving passionately as you normally have been in the past with this person. Like you're cutting them off physically, maybe for a while. Maybe you're mad at them or something is what I'm getting. They're not, you know, they're not cooperating with the way you think things should go between the two of you. Maybe like the commitment's not there. They're not around enough. They're moving around too much. They're talking to a lot of people. They might be telling people your business. And it looks like maybe you're cutting them off a little bit physically with that passion card. You had that passion, remember? You might not be sharing that with them as much because, you know, just the way they are behaving. They are moving towards you very slowly. Or this could be another person coming, you know, towards you. This person would be a Virgo, a Taurus like yourself, or a Capricorn. Now, they may have that in their chart. Okay, so they may be moving towards you slowly, and it looks like Queen of Swords, you know, like the communications stopped between the two of you. That's what I'm getting. There's something going on here with communication stopping and passion being pulled back, is what I'm getting. Yet they're still coming towards you very, very slowly, which might be irritating you because they are a fast-moving spirit. You know, they're out there moving around, doing all kinds of, they might be going out, going to parties, maybe not taking you, I don't know. All I know is I'm seeing that there's a lack of communication going on between the two of you right now. And then the card that represents the two of you is the Temperance Sagittarius card in the reverse. So there may be some tempers flaring. You know, maybe, you know, you're expressing your dislike about, you know, them taking a long time, maybe to come see you. They might be sending messages and stuff, but maybe you're wanting to see them when you have all that passion, that Ace of Wands there. You're wanting to move forward and start something new, share the passion with someone. You got Temperance in the reverse between the two of you. So it looks like there might be some tempers flaring a little bit, or maybe there's some kind of misunderstandings between the two of you, which is causing that. Could be just lack of perspectives, of not seeing things the same way and taking things the wrong way. Okay, Spirit, what is this Temperance card between Taurus and their significant other or flame? Oh. Okay, the card said that's it. That's the reading right there. Stop. Okay. All right. Let's see what's going on here. Temperance. Ace of Swords in the reverse. You do have the Magician again. We got Magician twice on the table in the upright. And no parting between the two of you, or no happiness between the two of you. So I'm seeing that maybe there's a little bit of problems going on communication-wise. I think that, like, Temperance, you know, it's like somebody's not being satisfied. And so, you know, there's like, it's either Taurus holding back and not saying what they need to say, or just being able to say what they want. And so there's a lack of communication. Therefore, because there's a lack of communication, there's a lack of moving forward, okay, because you're not able to really hone in on what you want. Now, this card does represent the two of you, so there's that Magician again that they got on their side. They're wanting to go out and start all kinds of new things. You know, like they want to go out and check out the world, sample things, you know, create things, maybe, you know, art or music, or, you know, they just want to really go out and do their own thing and be their own person is what I'm getting. And then there's the Three of Cups in the reverse. So the two of you may not be going out together and celebrating together is what I'm getting, okay? I hate giving these bad readings. I mean, Mercury's retrograding right now, so at least you're getting it during the Mercury retrograde. So let's do this Queen of Cups in reverse on Taurus's side for their desires. Your desires, and you got the Queen of Cups in reverse. Darn it. I have not, well, how many is there? Yeah, that's too many. So let me just go ahead and shuffle. So what is going on with this Queen of Cups? Why is she in the reverse? March 15th through March 31st. Queen of Cups in the reverse for Taurus and their partner. That card wants to be looked at. That card wanted to be looked at. Oh, it's your soulmate. This person's your soulmate. They were meant to come into your life for some reason. You know, it could be marriage, it could be to teach you something about yourself, a reflection. Let's see. Two more cards. You got the Devil, Five of Swords. So, you know, you're upset because you're feeling this. Here you are. What I got intuitively from this card is, you know, you're not happy. You're in the reverse with your emotions are upside down. You're feeling betrayed. You're feeling like you're by yourself because no one's sharing your emotion. You can't tell anyone your emotions, so you're by yourself. It's like You're feeling emotions, but who are you going to talk to about it? If they're not there or they're not listening. You feel this person is your soulmate, like they're very important to you, like this person was meant to come into your life. They make you very happy when you're with them, and you know you're in love with them. And then it comes with the Devil card, though. There may be some alcohol addiction or drug addiction. It could be an obsession with sex between the two of you. That's why you're, you know, brought together. Something about them you're addicted to, or it could be that they're addicted to something, and that's where they're at. They're off chasing, you know, drugs, alcohol, partying with people that have those types of things, so that keeps them happy and preoccupied. And then you have the Five of Swords here, so the two of you, or this is on your side, you're feeling kind of like, you know, the last man out a little bit here. You're holding some swords there. Like, you're being a little stable, more stable than they are. They threw their swords on the ground and to go out and do what they want to do. And you're holding some swords still for them. You're holding in your heart, I believe. You're holding thoughts for them, and they're kind of like throwing theirs down right now so they can go do what they want to do, and then maybe they come back around and pick them up, is what I'm getting, maybe, you know, for them. Now, on their desired side, they had the Ten of Cups in reverse. So let's see what's going on with that with them. Why do they have the Ten of Cups in reverse? You have 7 years of Uranus in your sign, Taurus. Got a lot of changes and ups and downs going to happen. It's going to be exciting. Uranus, you know, it causes things to happen. It's kind of cool. Okay, so let's do this. Now let's do this. Now we do have the Ten of Cups in reverse. We're going to see what that's about. Oh, this is on their side. They're not ready to settle down, is what I'm getting. They're not wanting the family life just yet. That's their desire anyway. But they're having too much fun. They're happy right now. They're content with what's happening between the two of you and with their life, the way they're leading it. So that's where they're at right now. They feel like things are moving forward. They feel like, you know, this is the Empress, the card that shows growth, expansion. You know, it could be their... it looks like they just want to go out and, you know, and expand their horizons. They want to go out, and they feel like there's more out there to explore. Okay, that's the Empress. And then they have the Page of Swords in the reverse. So they may not be telling you everything that they're doing, because they, you know, maybe they don't feel like they have to, or they don't want to, or, you know, they're just not saying everything they're doing. The communication is kind of like cut down a little bit here. Page of Swords in reverse. They're just not giving you the communication that you want. That's what I'm getting. You know, they seem to be happy with what's going on for themselves. Now let's see what the obstacles are, though. Obstacle for Taurus is the Hierophant, which is traditional card. Means things that are traditional that we want. You know, like, okay, at a certain age I want to do this. I want to be married at this age. I want to have my children by this time. You know, I want to have a house. I want to... all those things. You know, it's tradition. It's things that we decide that we should have at certain times of our life. And yours is in reverse for right now. Like I said, I am really messy tonight. Cards are flying everywhere for Taurus. It's that Uranus. You know, it's the Hierophant is the card that it just means that you want life to go like, you know, the majority of society. Not everybody likes that. Like I said, it could be some Tauruses don't want that. That could be what that means right now. So what does the Hierophant mean for the Taurus? It could mean that you definitely don't want to live a life by rules. Okay? And so I'm seeing the single card. Not only do you have the Hierophant in the reverse, for it's the marriage card in the reverse, you also have the single card with it. So some of you, a lot of you Tauruses may be single. And then there's the Two of Wands. You're deciding on whether you're happy that way. You're looking at things. And then you have the King of Swords. You're not communicating. You're not communicating what you want. You may not know what you want is what I'm getting with this setup here. With the Hierophant in the reverse, you know, maybe not wanting to get married right now, wanting to stay single, liking it, because she's got a lot going for her. You know, she's got enough to keep her happy, and looks like she's doing pretty good. She's enjoying herself. She's looking, though, what does she want? Do I want this or that type thing? Thinking about comparing things and deciding, you know, where am I at in my age? What do I want for my future? Those types of things. Looking at reality and deciding what you want, but keeping it to yourself. So what I'm seeing that that's your obstacle, is that you're keeping things to yourself too much. You need to start communicating, Taurus, and telling people, you know, what you want. If you do want to stay single and you're happy and all that, that's great. You know, the other person should know that, and they feel happy. Two of you get along just fine. It looks like they're kind of wanting to run around a little bit and go venture the world. If you're wanting to get married and it's not happening and the commitment is not there and you're single, you know, you are thinking about things. Should I stay or should I go? And then, you know, you're not communicating just yet. So maybe that's that Mercury retrograding, because it does affect communication. So you're not wanting to communicate anything to the person yet about anything. So now they have the Magician for their obstacle. Let's look at that. Why does Taurus's partner have the Magician for an obstacle? That's let's take a look. Like I said, the cards are flying all over. There's a lot of energy here. I can feel it. You guys have a lot of energy tonight. Okay, so we have the Magician as the obstacle. Let's see what we're going to come up with here. Putting burdens. They're putting their burdens down. They're wanting to start something new. And they don't feel like talking about any emotions right now, emotional states. You know, they want to go out and create something new. Could be like, you know, art, like I said, or a new hobby or something like that. They want to put burdens down. They don't want to take on any more burdens right now. They don't want any more responsibilities right now. They like their life the way it is. They do want, however, to have a good, you know, go at it. Whatever they're going to do with this Magician, they want it to work out and maybe bring some money in, like maybe make a new business or whatever they put their hand to. They're hoping that it's good enough to where maybe that it could benefit them financially. And they're really not interested in, you know, this is like a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio emotion card. It's in the reverse. It is Pisces season. They're not really wanting to, they're shut down. They're shutting their emotions down. They're not looking at their emotions, okay? It might be the second time the Queen of Cups came up in the reverse. I think it did for Taurus too. So both of you are not talking about your emotions, it appears to be. Yeah, she's here for you too in the reverse. So okay, so and then the outcome cards was the Judgment for Taurus. Okay, what is this Judgment for Taurus for their final outcome? It's a major arcana card. What is this telling us? Spirit, let us know what judgment means for Taurus as a final outcome. Okay. The judgment went flying off the table. All right, it's back. Okay. All right, let's see. Wish not coming true, decisions to be made, and the Hierophant about marriage. So, to me, what this is telling me, Taurus, you got the Hierophant twice. You got them in the reverse here. Meaning, maybe, you know, you want to get married and it's not happening, or you want a commitment. It doesn't have to be marriage. And then it's showing her, you know, judgment's there. So that's a major arcana. Things are going to be the way judgment wants it to be, the heavens. And it's showing that your dream's not going to come true just yet. You have a dream. You do know what you want, which is really good. Okay, so you know what you want. You have that dream that you want. And you're holding your decision. You have not released your decision yet. It's in the reverse. So you know you have to make a decision, but you don't want to do it just yet. And you do, to me, your dream, because this came with the dream card, the star card in the reverse, and the decision that, you know, I believe you do want a commitment, and I believe that you're not getting the star cards in the reverse. You're not getting your wish right now, and the wish is, you know, the commitment, and you're deciding, should I stay or should I go? Is what I'm getting for the Judgment card right now. So remember again, I always have to remind you that this is from March 15th through the end of March, and you know, Mercury's going to go direct. Other planets are going to be making other aspects and various things like that. We're looking at their outcome now. They have the Four of Cups. So what's going on with that for them? Four of Cups for Taurus partner. What's going on for Taurus's partner, the Four of Cups? Okay. They have the King of Cups with it. Oh, they got the Ten of Cups. And they got the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. So their outcome is that they're kind of wanting to go out and maybe change things up a bit. It's like what I'm getting from this card, there's several ways to read the card. Intuitively, I'm feeling they're kind of stuck. They feel stuck. I'm getting the word stuck. And even though things are coming at them and they're being offered good things, it's almost like the good things that they're being offered, they're taking it for granted right now, and they're not happy with it for some reason. It's like, yeah, you know, that's good. I know it's good and it's loving and it's fulfilling, but right now it's not making me happy. So that's what I'm getting from that card. Okay, and then I've got the King of Cups, where you know, maybe they want to you know, when they mature, you know, or they get a little older, sure, they want the Ten of, they do want this Ten of Cups, the family life. But for right now, it's a no-go because they got the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. So it's like, it's not time yet, is what I'm getting. When the wheel turns this way, then all this would come into place. They would mature, and then they'd want the family life, and then things would be just what you want. The commitments would be there. But right now, they're having this, and that's what they're dealing with. They're dealing with it, okay? So we have to remember they're dealing with it. It's not like they're doing it intentionally to hurt us. They're dealing with the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. They're dealing with this feeling of you know, I want to go see what else is out there, or it's just not enough right now, or I'm not happy right now, I feel stuck. You know, it's not like they decide, oh, tomorrow morning I'm going to wake up and tell everybody I feel stuck, but I'm really not going to feel stuck. That's not the way it works. They do feel stuck, and it's not their fault. It's being put on them by the planets. It's being put on them by the energies, okay? And the same thing with you. If you're feeling down and sad and wishing you wanted commitment, that's because the planets are, the energies are putting that on you. So when it's asking you to make a decision, and it's in the reverse and you don't want to make the decision, but you're being pressured a little bit by the planets to make a decision because you want a commitment. You don't know how long it's going to take for this person to mature. I mean, they have to go from the Knight to the King. It could take a little while. You know, should I stay? Should I go? Should I wait? You know, that type of thing. So anyway, that was your reading, Taurus. You know, don't forget you got that passion. You got that passion, boy. I'll tell you, that's a good card to get, especially in a love reading. So you have passion. Don't waste it. If this person, you know, doesn't appreciate it right now, or if they're not around right now, you know, don't waste it. Go out and have some fun. You know, use what the universe is giving you at this time, okay? So I'm sending you blessings and love, and please do subscribe, share, and like, and please do leave comments. I do like to read them. And I will talk to you soon, Taurus. Bye-bye.